Afternoon, it's Brentley here from Huckabones. Today we're looking at the N&N galvanized dump series. We've got an Inno and an HD that we're going to compare. We're going to look at all the standard features along with a few upgrades we do, and then compare the two of why you should buy each model. All right, so let's start with what the standards are here with N&N trailers. N&N is going to be a fully galvanized trailer. So what that means is they're going to do a galvanized frame, box, axles, and rims. A lot of the other competitors won't do all those features in galvanized hot dipping, but N&N does strive and seeks the top level of professionalism and a dump trailer build. The other nice things, instead of going to plastic on your toolbox and also your tarp cover, they're going to do an aluminum tarp cover and toolbox. So really nice features of fit and finish and just finishing the trailer how it should be. Some other standard features you're going to see: 2 5/16 ball. You can order a pintle if you'd like, but it is an adjustable hitch, so size that up to the drop or raise that you need for your truck. Going to get into a drop leg jack as well. So a little bit quicker for taking it off the truck and putting it back on, of dropping that leg down, putting a pin in, not having to block it up with a piece of wood or something that way. Nice A-frame tongue. Of course, the box sits on it. The box does have a black plug on the side, and what that's going to be is a 110-volt charger. So you can plug that extension cord in while you're not towing and charge that battery up, keep it maintained. Of course, it will charge when you're driving down the road off the truck, but this is just a little nice maintenance thing that's standard with N&N for in between using the trailer. Moving back as we go, you're going to see your front telescopic hoist. So that's a 3-part hoist that's going to go all the way up. This is your best hoist system on a dump trailer, just like a dump truck running down the road. That's your best lift angle, that's your best lift point, the strongest lift point, so you can really dump out any load. Again, of course, you never overload a dump trailer, but if that was to happen, this is your best case scenario of getting that load still unloaded if it was front heavy. So back the frame, again, you're going to have your tarp with your tarp cover. That's a standard feature from N&N. On the right side of these two trailers, we do have a spare tire shown. That's a Huckabones upgrade that we put on all of our dump trailers. Again, if you already have a spare, then we can talk and take that off, but it is a matching spare tire and galvanized rim to match the trailer, so nice to have. Back the side, of course, galvanized sides. This Inno series, again, we'll get into some differences, but you'll see a fender bracket there. This is pre-ready from factory to take the ramp kit if you decide to do that. Also in the box, you're going to have 4 D-rings. On your HD series, you're going to have your underslung ramps, I'll call them, or underbody ramps. They're going to slide out the back when you want to do it. Hook on the ramps to your back latches that we'll show you, and they have the 4 D-rings in the box as well. So that ramp kit is standard, where an Inno is an upgrade, and it is a fender mount. Moving back, you're going to get to your tailgate. You're going to have a dual tailgate, I'll call it. So you have your dump truck style, or spreader gate, they'll call them, where you can chain that open and spread your material evenly, or you have your traditional barn doors. So they will open up, latch back, and dump all your load out in a pile. The one neat thing that they're bringing out for 2024, which we're excited about, don't have it here for this video, but is what they call their combo gate. So that is going to be a barn door that is made taller with a mesh top for airflow, of course, and aerodynamics to save a little bit on fuel, but also give you the luxury of not having to bring out those ramps from the fender or from underbody to load something. So that's always going to be attached to your door. It's going to fold down and give you that length that you need to load something and always stay there. So neat little feature we haven't brought in yet, but we've got that on order, so talk to us if you need to. Moving to the axles, your Inno series is only going to be a 5,200-pound axle, so that is a 5-ton trailer. Your HD series, like behind me, is a 5-ton as well, but you have the option of 7 tons, so going to 7,000-pound axles. So that's going to be one of your differences between the two trailers. At the back, you'll see dual LED tail lights, which is kind of nice, having an extra tail light there. Again, stuff happens, either something gets smashed or something burns out. You do have a second one there on each side, which is nice. They do a little mud flap, again, keeping the trailer a little cleaner and a little nicer, and of course they do a little advertising on that. So nice fit and finish on these trailers. Battery inside, pump inside right from factory. Got a battery shut-off key, which is just a nice little feature of, again, nothing's going to drain your battery when you're not using it. So all in all, very nice, well-rounded trailers. A couple differences we'll go over there now. Stay tuned. All right, so let's get to the differences on this Inno series versus an HD. HD beside me, you're gonna notice right away the side height is higher on an HD, along with, you'll see it goes right up to the top of the tarp, so you're not gonna have any air gaps between that tarp and your material. And then also, you're going to look at the back, it's gonna be wider as well. So it comes in an 82-inch wide for width, where your Inno series is 72-inch wide. Now they have brought out, just because of demand and that loading equipment, the 82-inch wide in the 12-foot model only in the Inno series, so that's something new that we're excited about as well. But your standards are a 72 wide in an Inno and an 82 wide in an HD. That was the main thing of why you're upgrading. So this is a 12-foot beside me. You can do a 14-foot, where that's not an option in an Inno. Your biggest is a 12-foot. Again, your 5,200-pound axles on an Inno, so 5-ton trailer. We're sitting beside a 5-ton HD as well, but more popular, especially in the 14-footer, is the 7-ton model, so 7,000-pound axles. So when you go to 7,000-pound axles, you go to a 16-inch tire along with a heavier ply 235 tire. Your 5 tons are going to be a standard 225 tire on a 15-inch rim. So a couple of differences there. HD again, 5-ton or 7-ton. Inno, 5-ton only. Inno is going to be a 10 or 12 foot. HD is going to be a 12 or 14 foot. You can do 16s, you can do goosenecks, so there's a few more options, but the basic popular sizes are 12 and 14 on this series. Nice thing to have is these are gravity down pumps, so what that means is there's no down pressure when you're bringing that box down. It's going to come down when you hit the button with the weight, but that also means, hey, when I'm loading something, that box could pop up. It's very unlikely, but again, if you have a heavy skid steer, heavy excavator where all the weight's on the ramps and that back at one point, and you have a short trailer, that could happen. So they have stabilizer jacks at the back, helps you from having that trailer pop up on the tongue of the truck for one, and also, you know, gives you a little more stabilism when you're loading something heavy with the ramp system and the dump box as well. So that's a standard on an HD, is the stabilizer legs, and that would be an option on an Inno series if you wanted to upgrade there. So again, main options: axles, box sizes, ramp location, and your stabilizer jacks. That's our video today. Again, we looked at the N&N Inno series versus HD. Not a lot of differences, but just a few to make you move up to that HD model if you're looking for a little bit wider box, a little bit heavier axles, or the ramp relocation of that style. So again, if you like something, click that button and help us out. And if you have any comments, leave them down below.